You went to college like they told you to. You got the job like they told you to. You work 50 hours a week, pay your taxes, never miss a bill. And yet, at the end of every month, your bank account looks almost exactly the same as it did last month. Why? What are the people who actually build wealth doing differently that nobody ever taught you? This is Marcus, 29 years old, Chicago, Illinois. On paper, Marcus is doing everything right. He earns $52,000 a year working in logistics. He has a budget spreadsheet on his phone. He makes his coffee at home, skips the fancy restaurants, drives a 2014 Honda Civic with 110,000 miles on it. But every Sunday night, Marcus sits at his kitchen table, opens his banking app, and feels the same quiet dread. $1,847 in savings, $31,000 in student loans, $4,200 on a credit card from the year his car broke down and his mom got sick at the same time. He is not reckless. He is not lazy. He is stuck. And here's what makes it worse. Marcus looks around at his co-workers. Same salary, same city, same cost of living. But somehow, some of them seem fine, like they know something he doesn't. So one Thursday evening, instead of watching TV, Marcus typed 4 words into a search bar. How do people actually get rich? What he found would change everything. He spent hours reading articles, Reddit threads, YouTube videos. Everybody said something different. Invest in crypto, buy real estate, start a drop shipping business, just stop buying avocado toast. And Marcus felt something worse than confusion. He felt foolish, like everyone else had received a manual at birth, a manual about money, and his copy never arrived. His father had worked 34 years at the same factory, retired at 64 with a bad back and a pension that barely covered rent. His mother clipped coupons until the day she died. Nobody in his family had ever talked about investing, about assets, about making money work. They talked about surviving, not thriving. That night, Marcus made a decision, not a motivational decision, not the kind you feel on a Monday and forget by Wednesday. A quiet decision, a cold decision, the kind that comes not from excitement, but from being completely, utterly tired of standing still. His turning point came from an unlikely place, a podcast he almost scrolled past. The host was a man named Daniel Reeves, not a celebrity, not a billionaire, just a regular guy from Detroit who grew up on food stamps, graduated with $67,000 in student debt, and by age 41, owned 4 rental properties, a small online business, and hadn't traded his time for a paycheck in 6 years. The host asked him, "What's the single biggest mistake people make with money?" Daniel didn't hesitate. "They wait to feel ready," he said. But readiness is a feeling, wealth is a system, and you don't feel your way into a system, you build it, piece by piece, even when it's boring, especially when it's boring. Marcus put down his coffee. He rewound that part 3 times. Daniel told a story that Marcus never forgot. In 1847, a clockmaker in Philadelphia spent 11 months building a clock tower for his town. For most of those months, nothing moved. No hands, no ticking, no sign of life. People walked past and laughed. "What a waste of time," they said. "Nothing's happening." But inside the tower, hundreds of gears were being set, calibrated, tested, adjusted, one small piece at a time. On the 314th day, the clockmaker placed the final gear, and the clock ticked. It has ticked every hour since, for 178 years. Wealth is not a moment. Wealth is 314 days of invisible work before the first tick. Daniel laid out 7 principles, not hacks, not shortcuts, laws, the kind that work whether you earn $30,000 or $300,000. Law number 1, pay yourself first before the world takes its cut. Most people pay their bills, their rent, their subscriptions, and save whatever's left. Usually, nothing is left. Flip the sequence. The moment your paycheck hits, automatically transfer 15 to 20% to an account you don't touch. A high-yield savings account, a Roth IRA, a brokerage, anywhere but your checking account. Pay yourself first, then live on the rest. Law number 2, kill your debt in the right order. Not all debt is equal. That $4,200 credit card at 24% interest is costing you more than $1,000 a year just to exist. Use the Avalanche Method. Attack the highest interest rate first. Minimum payments on everything else. Maximum pressure on the most expensive debt. Every dollar of high-interest debt you kill is a guaranteed 24% return on investment. Nothing in the stock market beats that. Law number 3, make your money move while you sleep. A paycheck is trading time for money. You stop working, it stops coming. Passive income breaks that equation. Index funds, dividend stocks, a rental unit, a digital product, a skill monetized. You don't need all of these. You need one. Start with one. Law number 4, live below your income, not your ego. The research is consistent. The average millionaire drives a used car, shops at Costco, owns, doesn't rent luxury. Meanwhile, the person who looks rich, new car, designer shoes, latest iPhone, is often one emergency away from financial collapse. Wealth is what you don't spend. Status is what you do spend. Choose one. Law number 5, invest in one skill until it pays you back. Marcus had scrolled through 40 different side hustle ideas. That was his mistake. Pick one skill, a skill the market pays for. Copywriting, coding, sales, design, video editing. Invest 90 days into it before you decide it doesn't work. Most people quit at day 60. The money usually starts at day 91. Law number 6, build the second stream from the first. When your first income stream stabilizes, even a little, plant the seed for a second one. Not because you're greedy, because one income stream is fragile. One layoff, one medical bill, one market crash, and everything falls. 2 streams, you bend. 3 streams, you're almost unbreakable. Law number 7, stay in the game long enough to win. Warren Buffett made 97% of his wealth after age 65, not because he got smarter at 65, because compound interest needed time. Most people quit in the slow stage, the stage where nothing seems to be happening, where the clock tower looks silent and still. Stay in the game. The tick is coming. 14 months after that Thursday night, Marcus still works in logistics. Same company, same salary. But something is different. His credit card debt? Gone. Paid off in 9 months using the Avalanche Method. His student loans? Still there, but shrinking faster than ever. His side income from video editing? $800 last month. Not life-changing, but real and growing. His investment account? Modest, $7,400, but compounding every single day, while he sleeps, while he works, while he lives. Marcus isn't rich yet, but for the first time in his adult life, he is not afraid of the Sunday night feeling, because now he knows the clock is ticking. Motivation will start the clock, discipline will keep it ticking, but only time and the 7 laws will make it ring. If this story felt familiar, if you've ever sat at a kitchen table on a Sunday night and felt that quiet dread, leave the word return in the comments, because next week we go deeper. The first law in full detail, with the exact numbers, tools, and steps Marcus used to kill $4,200 in debt in under 9 months. Mindshift Tales. Shift your mind, change your life.